baseball here in New York. And on the mound today, Clay Holmes. What do you look for here?
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
Handles, throws to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. In there for strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. And it stays fair. Now he launches a throw over his head, but a great backup there, and no one will move up.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Brendan Donovan in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
On the ground to third, might be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Back here in Queens, and today's starting pitcher, Matthew Liberatore.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go. Again with the fastball slightly elevated, he just is having a hard time catching up.
The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. And he makes the catch. 1 away. And now it's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Line drive. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And that is out of play. Man at second. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Going. Gone. And this place is rocking. It's 2-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now it's Mark Vientos. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. Right back to him on the mound. Over to first, and there's 2 away. Here's Starling Marte. Pitch is in there, and it's 0-1. Hit in the air, center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Citi Field, second inning set to go. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Tapped softly on the ground. Lindor slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Alec Burleson.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And a foul ball. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Just missed. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. And that one fouled off. Line to left. Nimmo makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Nolan Gorman.
Second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's the swing and a miss.
1-2.
Burleson at second with 2 down. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. The throw in. Tag, not in time. He scores. And it's a 1-run game. Now up for St. Louis, Yohel Pozo. Outside low. Ball 1.
1-0.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball, and that will end the inning. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Liberator back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So up next, Luis Torrens. Grounded to Gorman. 2 up, 2 down. And now the rookie second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. In the air, right side, Burleson. Nabs it, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. Little chopper rolls foul. Scott goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. Azokar sizing this one up, corrals it, and there's one away. Lars Nootbaar getting ready to hit, grounded out his first time up, and takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
That one finds the zone, and a count now even up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's out number 2. Here's Contreras now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lindor on to first. And Contreras is retired. And that is the inning. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Jose Azokar. Way high.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Hit in the air, left field, and it falls. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Francisco Lindor. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. And a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Juan Soto now doubled in his first AB. That catches the corner. Azokar, the lead runner at second. Lindor on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Pitch misses. 1-2 to count. Outside with a breaking ball. Soto swinging a drive. Deep right field. That one's back. And out of here. A 3-run dinger. His 4th home run of the season. It's 5-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Alonso now, always a power threat. The polar bear hit his 200th career home run last season.
Yeah, and that home run came right here at Citi Field. He's the 4th fastest player in baseball history to reach 200 homers.
Next pitch is outside.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
There's a swing and a drive. Ranging back. Leaping, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game. It's 6-1.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now, Mark Vientos. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Fastball pretty much middle.
New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Sonny Gray.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Burleson racing over to make the catch. And he's in safely at third with one out. So digging in, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Donovan has a beat on it and makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The relay.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Torrens, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in the last half of the third. In the dirt, and a count 2-1. Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out towards left center. Scott sizes this one up, and that is that. Back here at Citi Field, all set for the start of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Here's Nolan Arenado. Grounded out his first time. That's in there. Strike one.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now the count is even.
1-1.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. And first offering is fouled off. That one drifts inside. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. Jose Azocar up now for the Mets. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ground ball left side. Arenado to first in time. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Out to short, Sajazi. Whips it across. Lindor retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Thomas Sajazi. That one the other way. Makes the catch for the out. So up next, Nolan Gorman.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
On the ground. On the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Yoel Pozo. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one to first. Sneaks through, base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just...
To second, there's Lindor. And that is the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Juan Soto.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes. Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
In the air, left field. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And that one in the air, center field. Scott in position. And there's one away.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, double play. And the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Lars Nootbaar. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. And strike 2.
0-2.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
1-2.
That one ripped. Marte really on his horse for it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Stays alive. That one misses in the dirt. Fly ball, center field. Azokar hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 1 for 2. Just missed. Contreras, 32 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That's to third. Vientos whips it to first. And Contreras is retired. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
Well, on the mound,
balls,
very
no strike.
efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Two down, nobody on. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
So now it's Nolan Arenado in there at the knees.
No ball, 1
0-1.
strike.
Arenado tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. Donovan off of first with 2 away. Smoked on the ground a second. Off balance throw in time. Out number 3. Bottom of the 6th, and stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. Gray back to work, and there's a foul ball. 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Just off the inside edge. Falling behind 2-1. Bases empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Outside corner, got him looking. 2 outs, bases empty. Next to hit, Luis Torrens. And a foul ball. And that one upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Two and two.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Hauls it in to end the inning. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Toss to Alonso. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Thomas Sajazi next up for the Cardinals. And a strike on the outside edge. Just missed. The Mets up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Snuck the fastball by him. And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And that extends the inning. And now the Cardinals catcher, Yohel Pozo. That's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Right through there, got it. That's the 3rd out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Andre Palante.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard.
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw. The throw is late, and the speedy runner is on at first. So a man at first. So up next for New York, Jose Azocar. That misses. 1-0.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Scott settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He'll score the sac fly. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. Now it's going to be Juan Soto.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man at second. That misses the zone. Now 2-0. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see.
Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 8-2.
Comes through with the RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find the hole.
Donovan stands in now and watches strike 1. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 3. First pitch, not close. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And now 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at-bat.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
1 strike.
Vientos, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that skips into dirt.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Starling Marte up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, 2 ball. Oh, a great flip. 1 at second. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Got him on the off-balance throw. That is the inning. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Burleson stands in now, looks at that one inside. Foul ball there. That one to first. Alonso steps on first for the out. Thomas Sajazi next up for the Cardinals. And misses inside. Diaz in his 9th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2012. And that drops in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. Inside, just missed. Next pitch is downstairs. That one pushed to the left and foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. 1 strike away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.